Hi Virgo. All right, doing a general reading today. I'm using the Llewellyn deck of cards here. As it's a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone, probably won't, but if it does resonate, I'm doing an extended reading, and the extended reading, the information is available in the box below. Also, I'm doing personal readings right now, and the information for that's also in the box below. Okay, so I'm starting with a Celtic cross layout, and it's quite a comprehensive layout, which is why I like it, because it's got past, present, future, subconscious. It's got all aspects to it. The male and female cards in this layout refer to the divine energies of masculinity and femininity that are in all of us, and not the genders. Okay? Alright, so let's see where we're going with this. Alright, nice. So this is the information from the universe coming to it, and this is about the Ace of Cups. So I'm just going to clarify that a bit. And we've got the Queen of Cups. So I think that what this is about, what the universe is kind of bringing here, is definitely around the celebration of the feminine creative energy. And in that sense, kind of being ready for, a partnership or a connection. Quite often the Queen of Cups is the marriage card, okay? Now it doesn't have to be male or female, because obviously we have, the cups are in both genders. So this is about the divine feminine energy, which is the heart energy and the creative energy. And because it's at a place right now where it's kind of overflowing, it's in a position to be ready, for like a marriage, that divine connection. So we'll see what's coming up here. Above you now, you've got the Chariot. So there is an energy that's definitely moving quickly. It's a passionate force. So it can be quite disruptive. And then I've got the Eight of Cups that I've drawn on it. So the disruption that it's causing, or that it's creating, kind of thing, is around moving, a movement away from what, where you are. So that could be physical movement, it could be emotional movement. We'll see where that manifests. In the past, we got the Page of Pentacles. So I see a new beginning here of new opportunities coming your way. This looks to me like this may be related to, I'm just looking at the rest of the cards here, but I feel like there's some choices that you're going to be making, and I'm wondering if this has to do with, with job opportunities, because I'm kind of getting that feeling that this has to do with job opportunities, and then moving more into, a more kind of sort of creative energy place. Because you've got the Ten of Wands on you now and the Magician, so I kind of feel like this is a transformation of where you are to where you can now take what you've achieved up till now. Okay? So where do I go next with all of the growth I've done, all the skills I have, all the, and where does that now manifest in, a new setup? Okay? So I'm just going to draw a clarifier on the Page of Pentacles here. We've got the King of Swords and the Three of Swords. So this is really about, I think it's about taking, your kind of your voice and your energy into a new direction and a new place. And I think, somehow this, where you've been provided a strong safety for you, because I can see where you got really disappointed or let down before, when you tried to do this before. I don't think this is about personal relationships. I think this is really about where you're going to be on your path. And so I kind of see where you're now beginning to contemplate that maybe at this point I can start to move towards putting my power out into the world again through I think through your voice more than anything is what I'm kind of getting here. And then, as I say, I can see a new opportunity showing itself here. And as this transformation is taking place, and as you're actually looking for where to go next, an idea has already occurred to you. We've got the Temperance card down below. I'm just going to draw a Three of Wands on that. So doing a lot of really internal research into your soul kind of level is going to open up other possibilities for you, because doing that then and going more into your your soul energies and your intuition and your kind of connection with, because this is about the Magician on you, so this is about transformational things. So therefore, transformational things come from within, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like us getting lined up with what our soul is all about, and then looking out externally. And that's what I see happening here. So it's beginning on an internal level, and then I can see it's starting to move into an external level. And as it becomes clear, opportunities begin to open. And then I see you kind of letting go of where you've been and what you've built up until now. Because I don't see it as being fulfilling enough for you. So I can see it already starting to lose its kind of connection that you had with it, and starting to, just a realization that, I don't think this is where I want to be. I don't think it's challenging enough. I don't think it's, I just don't feel like it's the right connection for me. I feel like, I need to move beyond this and let go of this. And then kind of move more into, I can see this as kind of like a intellectual power thing that you want to move towards, where your intellect is being more prevalent and more, because I feel like that's the kind of decision you're going to be making. So I don't think this is an emotional decision. I think it's a very clear choice as to where you're going to go next. It's going to be more challenging to you that way. And I see the Death card here, so I see an ending. Okay, so I've got the Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Pentacles showing up with the Death card. So there's definitely been an ending, and the ending I see is the fact that when you tried to do this before, like maybe going back to school, maybe, something really challenging for you, it didn't work. And you didn't feel like you got out of it, but it kind of hurt you. It didn't work. And now I feel like you're on you got the King of Pentacles showing up here. I think you're on much more solid ground now. I think you've created an environment with the King of Pentacles there. And this isn't a male or female. I think this is just that, that success within you of being able to create a much stronger confidence and sort of a sense that, that led you to thinking you can be more successful than you are, and you really want to move after that. And then the Page of Swords going along with that. So something has come to an end, something new will be starting, and you're kind of, with the Page of Swords, waiting and watching and seeing what unfolds. And then, as I say, we got the Page of Pentacles. So opportunity, ideas are already starting to form. And you've got the Nine of Wands here, which, as I say, with the Ten of Wands, that makes sense. So, you've come a long ways, and I can see that with the King of Pentacles showing up next to the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is in the past. It's like, okay, that's, gone now. We got the Death card there. And now, as a result of it, I feel much more like I can take care of myself, that I can, have an ability to, be confident now that I can move into next, and then waiting to see what happens. Because you've really outgrown your past. You've really done a lot of work, and you've achieved a lot. And now I kind of feel, and even though it took its toll, as we can see with the Ten of Swords even, it took its toll because we got the wounded warrior here, but nevertheless the warrior has been, really brought a lot of growth and stuff. You fought hard for this growth, and now it shows because it's really solid. Okay, so I kind of feel like Yeah, and then I've got the Knight of Swords here. So with that confidence and with that looking at what you've built and how far you've come, and you've done really well, even though, you had, it was hard, which made it even better, because when it's hard and you were victorious, then it's like, whoa, I can do this. And so now, armed with that, I see the Knight of Swords. I see you kind of really moving ahead on what you set your focus to be, and putting a lot of energy and just like going for it. Because, clearly this past cycle of your life has come to an end. We got the Death card, we got the Universe here, and a new world for you is opening up in your world, which we have the Three of Wands already showing that. So being able to see a much different landscape now as to what is coming your way and what you could be kind of moving into. Okay? Then I've got the Two of Pentacles, right? Because now I kind of feel like you've got really a solid balance between that you created in yourself to be able to sustain yourself and be able to, take on more and know how to kind of keep your equilibrium, because the King of Pentacles, like I said, you've proven you can look after yourself, to you, not to anyone else. This is to you. And thus, I think that's put you as the Queen of Wands in the outcome card clearly on your path. And so now going after where you can take this is what I see here. And that's kind of what we started with. So with this transformation, looking at new opportunities, looking at new possibilities of lining up what you're doing in your life along with who you are now, okay? You've got the Lovers showing up there. So there is a decision here. We've got Two of Swords and the Lovers. And I think it's about wanting that decision to be made from a much more passionate place, okay? Yeah, okay, I'm going to leave it at that. If this resonates for you, I will be doing an extended, as I said, and I'm going to take a look at where this Queen of Wands is going next. Now, the Queen of Wands is neither male nor female, but it is being on your path in terms of being guided by your intuition and your heart, and wanting to be on the path that guides you that way. Whereas I think before it was more about, survival because of the Ten of Swords here. All right, so we'll see where that's taking you, okay? I'm just going to draw an oracle from the Wisdom of Avalon. This is gentleness and diplomacy, okay? So this is a clue. This is the universe kind of adding to the reading, giving you a bit of a clue that we have gentleness and diplomacy involved in where I see you going as the Queen of Wands. All right, let's look into that more in the extended, and I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you next week.